Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheaty YouTube commentators, imposters, or trolls. And this is my free food haul. I apologize for my breathing. I went out and immediately my asthma started to react to going out. It started to drizzle as I was standing in line, but it did not rain. And little girl cat has a new friend. A woman was petting her on the sidewalk, and normally little girl had been very shy historically. She was lapping up the petting, and in line the woman had a pit bull, female pit bull, and she's a big baby. I petted her, and she went nuzzling, and she was sniffing at me, and so she was very sweet. Um, okay, here's what I got today. We have, I forgot the channel numbers. 1,405,378 views and 19,003 subscribers. Thank you to the new subscriber, whoever you are. Most appreciated. Okay, we have 2 cans of Rayleigh's chicken breast, rim meat, and water. So that's good. I don't have any. I didn't think of asking for mayonnaise. We have a can of green beans. Kathy hates canned green beans. We have the worst beef stew in the universe. I'll eat it, but I don't like it. This is made with severe soy, textured vegetable protein product added. This is Southgate beef stew, but it's absolutely terrible. But I'm not going to complain. It is what it is, as the guy says. Okay, we have Great Choice fruit mix and pear juice from concentrate. I got 2 cans of that. Apologize, my nose is running. Let's see, what else is here? We have some oranges that look normal. And we have some oranges that look very strange. I don't know what the hell these are. They look like from Mars or something. This one is a little beat up. And we have this one. This is the weird one. It's really weird looking. And a guy came back and said, I can't eat oranges, I'm diabetic. I didn't know diabetics couldn't eat oranges. So that's a revelation. Someone sent me this stuff years ago, and it's not good. Kind oats and honey with toasted coconut, healthy grains, and I didn't like it. So this is Nature's Bakery Fig Bar. I didn't know Nature had a bakery. Blueberry. I'll try that. Can of Bumblebee chunk light tuna in water and Royal Catch chunk light tuna in water. And I am down to 8 cans of wet cat food for the outdoor cat. Had to chase Fluffy away, kept trying to eat Mama Cat and Kitten Cat's wet food this morning because Kitten Cat got no wet food last night. Couldn't find her. More green beans. A can of the good stuff. I'm not sure about the maple. I may have had this at some point. Bush's, I asked him, I get a can of that. Bush's maple and cured bacon baked beans. I love this stuff. A can of Campbell's Simply Chicken Noodle. So there's a meal. A can of cream mushroom. Kathy makes good stuff with cream of mushroom and cream of chicken. And we have, excuse me, sourdough deli, my favorite bread, San Luis sourdough. I have that. And Boudin, for years, the original San Francisco sourdough. I ate Boudin sourdough as a kid in San Francisco when we lived there. I have a bag of, this is nice, I can chop this up with a steak or green peppers. And in this bag we have margarita flatbread pizza. I don't know what to do with this. I've never seen it, never had it, but we'll see what happens. And then I have a fairly large USDA choice bottom round steak. Problem with the oven, it takes an hour to bake potatoes. So, but I can, that's 2 meals. Some Thomas cinnamon raisin muffins. I love Thomas Brothers muffins. Some for Thomas's muffins. Some potatoes. And then finally pineapple chunks. A can of pineapple. So, as you know, I love pineapple. Excuse me. And that's below my nose. So that's the haul for the day. It'll get me through the week till I get my check. Got more money coming in, maybe. I don't know. All right, let's. I woke up coughing this morning, so I apologize for that. Every time it rains, I cough. I don't know. I don't think anybody will be in the chat this morning, but what the heck. All right. And I spelled a word wrong. Can't see it with the OBS. I woke up coughing this morning. So I stepped on a little girl. She and Fluffy are sleeping in the sleeping bag. I woke up, and of course, the first thing I have to go to the bathroom. I apologize to her and give her a big hug. Hard to see a black cat in the dark on a dark sleeping bag. Fluffy loves to sleep in the sleeping bag. He'll be very disappointed when I wash it today. I'm going to have to buy him a new sleeping bag. There he is. The king of oatmeal, Shaquille Oatmeal. Well, this is a church. They give away food to people. And I'm not taking it with kids. There were no kids there. No, I take them back. There were 2 kids there. A kid in the Spider-Man outfit chasing his sister. About 50 people lined up. It is 1, 2, 3 blocks each way. Now I'm going to get a scooter when I move to... and my right foot is objecting this morning. I was fine until I went and got this food. My foot hurts. Now, give me a moment. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. It says put on oven rack for 16 minutes. So I may eat this pizza. I've never had this stuff. Never seen it in the Safeway. I don't know where the hell I got it. Okay, let me put this away. The rest of it is non-perishable. They were out of milk. I should have asked for mayonnaise. They were out of peanut butter. I have nothing to put on the bread. I'm almost out of butter. And I have $2 in the bank. I'm in bad shape. But it'll get better as I pay down the debt. I owe my soul to the company store. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. It sprinkled when we were out there. It didn't rain, did not bring my umbrella, and of course, the minute I don't bring the umbrella, it starts raining, but not too bad. All right. Third. She's okay. She's okay. She was out on the sidewalk and being petted and loved and lapping it up. I picked her up. I held her. I didn't hurt her. But she was sleeping right in front of the bed. And as I turn the corner, I can't see her. And when I first wake up, my bladder says, it's time to go to the bathroom. So I guess now I'm gonna have to turn on a light. Uh, Fluffy's way over in the corner. He's on my jacket and needs to be washed. Somebody sprayed the jacket years ago, and it some cat. It definitely needs to be washed or soaked. So I hate it to give you money on the third. It means the first of the month I have to spend my own money for food. So anyway, she's fine. I picked her up, gave her kisses, gave her pets, checked her out. I didn't step on her for very long. I just stepped on her. She started screaming, and I immediately moved my foot off her. I went, little girl, I cannot see a black cat on a dark background on a dark carpet. In the dark. I do not have those superpowers. No. But she's okay. I would never hurt my little girl. She's my sweetie. Although she hurt my feelings. She came up in the bed last night for a little bit on top of the nice warm electric blanket. But then she likes sleeping by the front door, and I got no kitties last night. And I sleep better with kitties. So, the great rap song in this channel about Donald Trump and all the lies of Republicans is very funny. And they were all making a deal out of Trump saying it's going to be a bloodbath if I don't get elected, and had nothing to do with the bloodbath. That he was talking about the Michigan auto workers. And yet there's a clip in that great video. I got to look up the guy's name, Doc something, black commentator, very, very clever. And all these clips of the leftist media, you said it's going to be a bloodbath, it's going to be a bloodbath, it's going to be a bloodbath. And it wasn't about Trump. They've been using the word bloodbath for years, yet they attack Trump for it, which is ridiculous. And by the way, Trump, sadly, an email that my friend Chris sent me about True Social being merged and sold, and Trump will make $3.5 billion. And another brilliant Trumpian move. He being merged, and he'll make $3.5 billion. He cannot spend the money for 6 months when they list on the over the counter. And my friend Paul asked me, "Who's going to buy the stock?" I said, "Maybe Trump supporters will buy the stock." And he's meeting with big donors in Florida this weekend. So I think he's going to get that money, and I think the appeals court are going to lower that outrageous, illegal, unconstitutional under the 8th Amendment fine, because it applies to the states as well and to New York. Excessive bail or fine shall not be levied. So, hello, Phil Woodman. How you doing? Welcome. Ay caramba, yes. Ay caramba. Well, what is are the Simpsons still on? I have no idea. 2 shows I watched years ago religiously were Married with Children and The Simpsons. So, my knee, I had to lean against the wall of the garage when I went over there. And they're not doing it next Saturday, but I'll be okay Saturday. I'll have my check. So. And it's Stoneberry be paid off this week. I'm going to send them a check, and then I will start this week. Instead of $25 a month that I've been doing, I'm going to be adding $50 a month to my rent. So that by October 1st, that will free up $301, and I will take that money and pay off one of the Capital One cards. And then probably dump more money on something else. So, and I would remind people the Trump derangement syndrome and the spew which is going off the air. I have Quaker Oats. I have peach oatmeal. Tons of peach oatmeal. So, I'm sick of peach oatmeal, but I have it. I put butter into peach oatmeal. I always have butter. And honey. Employee owned, yes. I've never seen an employee own a supermarket. I keep looking for the guy who owns the supermarket and I never meet him. Which employee owns the supermarket so I can get a discount on cat food? Oh, the Friskies canned loose food has gone down to 89 cents from as high as $1.09, so that's gratifying. And the cat litter is cheap at Safeway. They get 20 pounds for $10.99 on sale. Even though I go to Target and get the giant 35-pound bags, which are not fun to drag into the bathroom. If I do get my funding source, what I'm going to do is spend 2 months worth of that on cat food and cat litter. Okay. Excuse me. We do not allow criticism on this channel of the creator. So goodbye, troll. I have 2 fractured kneecaps, and for the last 2 weeks, except for yesterday, my knee, no, I've not met Phil. I never know if people tell the truth or not. Shaquille, I know he's telling the truth, but nice still in the grocery store. It's like the old joke, you meet a woman whose father owns a liquor store. So I've never heard of Woodman's. Where is Woodman's? I have had screaming pain in my upper calf muscle, or whatever you call it, from the hip to the knee, from the muscle, from the knee to the ankle, swollen feet for the last 2 weeks. I haven't done much of anything because it hurts like hell to even get up. And when I went out with Kathy Friday, people at the credit union, I got up and screamed because I get stabbing pains in the muscles, my knee, and everybody always asks me, am I all right? Yeah, I'm all right, but it hurts like hell. So, no, I'm not going to say what it is, but it has been approved. So, I'll have to pay it back. But, now that is in my right leg by my pocket. That is the same pain I had the night before I went to the DMV years ago. I thought I was having a heart attack. It's my sciatic nerve. Stabbing pain going down my leg. This is why I don't think things get done in here, because my body is at the base of my spine. I have 3 crushed discs, and the spine presses on the sciatic nerve, and that's why I have pain radiating down my leg. So, the one store I would like to go to in the Midwest, actually there's 2. There's one in Minnesota, which has been inundated with snow the other day. And hello, Justin, Jeremy. Oh, by the way, hello, Penelope, Oscar, Oreo, Marty, Harley. Okay, that was Penelope, Oscar, Oreo, Marty, Harley. I always miss one cat. Penelope, Oscar, Oreo, Harley. Oh, God. I'm missing Bellamy. Bellamy the cat. Bellamy. There we go. Bellamy, the wonderful Bellamy cat. It's not something I can control. It happens 7 locations in the Midwest. Some open 24 hours. I'll be over there when I move back to Las Vegas. After Vegas, my itinerary is Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Minneapolis, maybe Fort Worth and Dallas. Okay, another troll. Let's see. Goodbye, troll. Criticism of the channel creator is not allowed. So you made your rude comment. I do as much as I can, but for the last 2 weeks I've been putting ice packs on my knee, my ankle, and my foot and my leg. Yeah, right. Well, The sun may not always be succeed. Can't even say it. The sun may not always be the son may not always be as successful as the father in the family business. Of course, we have Barron Trump, who's 18, 6'97", and living on a huge 200-acre place that Letitia James wants to confiscate, that woman. All these angry black people who hate Trump, yeah, well, I appreciate good service when I get it. I got wonderful people on the phone this week, which was a shock, because usually the people are stupid. But now, I did not win the Powerball. Sadly, I did not win the Mega Millions. But then neither did anybody. It's over $1 billion now. $1 billion. So I have no money to play. I hope it doesn't. I hope nobody. I'm not trying to be mean. I hope nobody wins on Tuesday. So when I get my check, I can buy Mega Millions and Powerball tickets. One woman in front of me in the liquor store bought $100 worth. So hello, Krista. Welcome. You're gonna be nice. Welcome. If you're not, you pay the ultimate penalty. But I am severely disabled. I have 2 fractured kneecaps, an injured back, arthritis, asthma, COPD, and people expect me to. I should wear a Flash costume one day. I'm the Flash. I'll be cleaning at the super slow speed. I'm the Turtle Flash. Yeah, with a turtle on instead of the lightning bolt. Yeah, Joe Biden is now blaming everything under the sun on Trump. Probably he's blaming the sun on Trump. If the sun doesn't come out or the sun is cloudy, he'll blame that on Trump. Never takes responsibility for his own political actions. And Kathy wants a MacBook, so now I have to look for a MacBook. And she says most of the roaches are gone now. They've been spraying every week for weeks. All right, stop. Stop with the troll comments. I have air purifiers in here. So bye. I also have, this is one of my inhalers. Hold on. And they keep, the new drug provider keeps discontinuing all my inhalers. So here, this is one with steroids. This is Advair. This is Spiriva. I have to breathe 3 of these to breathe. And if I can breathe in here with asthma and COPD and having to have 3 inhalers and my machine, then anybody can breathe. The place is cluttered. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. The Gierka's good people. And then, but you know, I have been spending, I'd say 90% of my money on paying down debt, and which means I can't do laundry because I've run out of money. I have laundry money now. I did a Coinbase running for my channel members. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content nowhere else. I also did a Pittsburgh unboxing for the channel, and I have another video to do, post today. No, well, they don't care about that. They're looking at money. I don't know how the hell I'm supposed to breathe. We no longer cover, like that machine, when I get really congested with my lungs filling up with mucus. I don't mean to be gross. That's what keeps me alive. And they've discontinued the liquid stuff, which tastes very nasty if it goes in your mouth. I have to put the thing in my mouth and breathe into it for 15 minutes. Here's my storage for laundry today. Finally, I'm going to do laundry. So I got to talk to my doctor and say, you've got to get this stuff approved or I'm going to die. And Kathy's freaked out. She's having major depression issues because she's losing her teeth. She's going to the dentist Monday. They're going to pull her teeth. I don't know if they're going to pull all of them, and then she had dentures. All right, stop. Excuse me. Don't start with the fire code BS either. The fire marshal years ago said there will be no fire in here, even with all the books in here. So don't start with your crap. I have a lot of books in here, and I do what I can. And right now I'm sitting here, my right foot is going numb, and the leg, the muscle is hurting. So, well, you know, I have bought chargers. I bought. This is one from my iPads or phone, or I can't remember which one this is. I'm going to start labeling these. I've had to buy mice. I've had to buy keyboards. I don't buy much that isn't food or cat food related, except for the occasional shirt. And I did buy the Alien Christmas stocking. But I've been paying down debt now for a year. And what I bought the rack behind me. I bought the rack that wouldn't assemble. I bought the bed frame that wouldn't assemble, which I returned and got a credit for. I bought my ice maker, which is invaluable, particularly in the summer when it's 100 degrees in here and I'm dying of thirst. And if I don't drink water, I start choking. Look, right now, Kathy's going to come over. We're going to get 2 shopping carts, drag all the laundry in the hallway to Safeway, not to Safeway. Yeah. To the laundromat, then I'll get Lyft to pick me up or Uber, take the clean laundry back, and then I'm going to haul we're going to haul the cans and bottles out of the hallway and take them to the recycling place. We'll get on the bus for that. And that will clear out the hallway and the entryway to the bedroom. But a caregiver, they only want to give me 18 hours a month, which really irritates the hell out of me. Man, they can barely walk a lot of times. So a caregiver is pretty much useless. And then I got to pay for their gas. I like my chair. No, I'm not going to get a lazy chair. Lazy boy chair. There's no room. This is comfortable to a point. I sit in this chair too long, I get up, it hurts. Because if I sit anywhere, it hurts. But this was a chair that used to be owned by a neighbor who died, and when he died, his lawn chairs went somewhere. I gave the rest of them to the Mexicans, where tiny one is. Lazy boy would take. I used to have a very large green chair that my Mickey Mouse cat would put all his mousies in. I looked underneath one day. I picked the chair up one day. There was a big hole in the lining underneath, and he had 50 cat and mousies in there. He was storing the mousies. That was Fort Knox for a cat. But that would take up too much room. There's no room for a bigger chair. And when I have paid off 4 accounts this month. Next month, Stoneberry will be paid off this week. Then I'm going to start lopping off Words. Pay $50 more in my rent so that I get a free month's rent. I did that before in the past. But back then my rent was only $120 a month or something. And when the catalog accounts, they start lopping off credit cards. No, I've already talked to the whatever the department is in Pleasant Hill, and you have to pay for their gasoline, which is outrageous. Someone with disability doesn't have money to pay for $5 a gallon gas. And the other thing I've had, literally, they give you a list of people to call. And then when you call them, half of them don't reply. And then you say, 18 hours a month. Um, there's no room for that in here. You say 18 hours a month, they say that's not enough hours, I don't want to work for you. Or they never answer the phone, they never return your calls. So I'm not going to worry about it. Next year, get my apartment building. And if I have an apartment building, I have a space to have a um, container with shelves. And then all the excess will go in the container. Uh, no, I qualify, just that they don't want to give me hours. I've complained about it. My doctor says I need a caregiver. In fact, I've had 3 doctors say that. But they don't consider, they come and do a personal visit. And they don't consider me to be disabled enough. It's a subjective criteria that someone I don't know makes a decision on my life. It's stupid. So, 18 hours a month is nothing. And they would drive me to Safeway, which I don't need. And County Connection said, you can walk to the bus, you're limited to mobility, but you can use the overly expensive Link vans to go somewhere. And I can now go to the one that takes me to Kathy's, which is why. No, it's my living room, but I live in here. The bedroom is storage. Bring back the best service, grocery needs east of the Mississippi. Now, wait a minute. East of the Mississippi, that's big, big territory. I would think Giant Eagle would be good. I don't know from Kroger, who may be buying Albertsons, which owns Safeway, although the FTC is fighting that. Menards, that's where I want to go, with the Menards UFO and the Menards M&M UFO and Menards trains. This is a 1-bedroom, very cramped apartment, but if I moved everything out of here, if I do get my apartment in Vegas, I will get a U-Haul truck. I will take everything out of the living room first, box up all the books, put all the bookcases in there, take everything out of the kitchen with me, and then the excess I will get a storage container in my apartment building land, make sure there's enough room to do it, and put everything, have shelving put in, and put everything in the storage container. And then I'll have a place for cat litter, cat food, toilet paper, whatever. Uh, it has, first of all, it's none of your business whether I'm happy or not. I'm certainly happier than Kathy, who is very depressed right now. And I have books on finance, I have books on history, books on politics, books on computers, books on Macintoshes, over 600 paranormal books. Yeah, you should, but there's no room. You open a Woodman and Martinez, there's nowhere to put it because everything, all the land is taken up by either buildings, farmland, Walmart, not Costco, they're in Concord, um, Safeway, Lucky's. Yeah, open one of Martinez are free shuttles. I have to take the bus. um, it's $8 to take the handicap van or the disabled van one way, which is why I don't do it that often. But Safeway costs too much. I happened to go in a couple weeks ago and got everything on coupons on markdown, and that was the first Safeway, but it was under $80 for months. So I don't go to Lucky and I don't go to Nob Hill. We have Lucky, Nob Hill, and Safeway here. I like Nob Hill, but they're more expensive than Safeway. Lucky is the occasional bargain. They get bargains on meat. Buy one steak, get one free. Buy one chicken, get one free. They do a lot of that. Buy ribs, get one free. Some guys running around with no ribs. So, but if I do get a 6 unit apartment building, then I will have my apartment. I'll have the storage containers, and then you won't see all this clutter because it won't be here. You'll see my. I'm gonna try to get a place with a 2 bedroom apartment, and 1 bedroom be my video room. I have been to grocery outlet because I haven't had any money. I got 4 cans of tuna fish I got to take back because I grabbed vegetable oil instead of regular, and I have a receipt. I didn't get my maple syrup. I got to go back and show that to the manager. It's been in my backpack forever. But it's a long walk from the bus to grocery outlet, and I usually wind up pushing a shopping cart. And Monday, some nut here came by first. 2 weeks ago, whoever this woman was, she came up and cackled and laughed like the Riddler or the Joker. Took the Safeway cart downstairs, brought a Walgreens cart upstairs, and was laughing and woke me up at 6 a.m. And about a week later, Kathy came with her stroller, which she uses for shopping and going to laundry. The woman threw the stroller down the stairs. Well, when I was at the credit union Monday, she threw the Safeway cart down the stairs and then laughed and took it up the stairway and walked off with it. So that there's no such thing as too old for a loan. That doesn't make sense. That's well, I buy bags of potatoes. By the way, you can answer a question for me. Why, when I buy bagged potatoes, are so many of them rotten? About 4 out of the bag every time I buy a bag of potatoes, whether it's red potatoes, white potatoes, yellow potatoes, they're always the eyes. You cut them open and they're rotten. I don't know if that's a storage thing, but it's really annoying to throw away about a quarter to half of a 5 pound bag, and I'm throwing away 4 potatoes. When I grew up, you didn't see rotten potatoes. Yeah. Woodman sounds more like a like Orchard Supply Hardware, which is sorely missed by me. I bought drills there, and I have an electric screwdriver, but I keep losing or misplacing the charging bricks. I got an electric screwdriver and I got a drill, and I'm missing the charging brick somewhere in the box or something. That's another reason I want to get a 30-year loan. I'm 69. Well, I got another problem. No, no. I once was online a long time ago. A guy said he made 80 grand a year, and he could not qualify to buy a house in California with 80 grand, and that was about 20 years ago. So it's weird the criteria I have for a loan. You would be better to get private financing from somebody or get a grant from the government. Um, I'm not about to get a 30-year loan if I can help, unless I got mortgage insurance, because I don't know if I'd be here. I'm 72 next month. That's 102. I'm here now to make my last loan payment. Here's the check. And I fall down like Tyrone Horney from laughing as I hand the last check. 30-year mortgage. Oh my God. Of course, some claim the video by, I think it's Sachs Realty, and he's doing things. The housing market in Texas will collapse. We're going to have deflation. We're going to have a total economic collapse. The sky is falling. I do know one thing. If we continue to have Biden, we're going to have a collapse. When you see illegal aliens, not migrants, not visitors, going through border checkpoints and physically attacking the National Guard, it's outrageous. They should have tear gas there to protect them. I'm going to try to get a grant. Nevada will give me a grant for the down payment. Well, I said that possibility in a video. they claim he had a overdose of prescription drugs. So what do I know? I miss Art. I knew Art. Art knew me. We were friends. Never met him, but we would talk on the phone and chat back and forth and email. It's one of my great regrets. I never could. I didn't have the money then or the health to go to. I was very sick with bronchitis for a long time to go to Pahrump and meet Art. And of course, Georgie Nori and I are friends. He will be at the Contact in the desert, but I looked at the prices for one day. It's like $177 for one day ticket, and way beyond my price range, unless I got $1,000 credit card, and just use that to charge. And then how am I to get to Desert Springs? Can't afford the movers. Do you have people who help? Yeah, I have Patty and Kathy. Although Patty says I'm too needy. And Patty said something very nasty to Kathy. Kathy was very upset, angry, and hurt by that. Very mean thing to say. So Patty's talking about moving to Washington State and leaving all her stuff behind. The only problem is she thinks she's going to get Section 8 in Washington State. If you leave your stuff all behind and the landlord has to move it all out, they're going to charge you for that, and then they'll report that to housing. She might lose her housing. I don't know. That's a quote from Kathy. I don't know. I have two bad knees. I can't walk. It hurts like hell to stand up. It hurts like hell to sit down. It hurts like hell to lie down, but I'm too needy. He always needs me to do things. I paid her $50 to come here and take all my laundry, the big blankets and stuff, to the laundromat. She never showed up. And then she wanted me to fill out a government form where she could take her crappy Honda and get $1,500 for it. I need this form so I can get the money and get rid of the car. And never showed up. Her mechanic said he took a look at her apartment. He said, "You've got a lot of garbage in here." She got furious about that. Yeah. Now, if it weren't for the trolls, I saw a video of this during the night where a guy had iPhone 12. By the way, there's iPhone 16s. If you want to pay Boost Infinite $70 a month for the phone, you get the phone for the penny. No, Patty just doesn't want to do stuff for other people. She amazingly helped Kathy shampoo her carpet, but Kathy had to pay for the van rental. Patty had to pay for the gas. Patty will never do anything out of. I'm not saying that totally, but she did take me to the store for months, but I paid for the gas. I don't know. I moved in here in 2006, so it was somewhere between 2006 and now. Yeah, the trolls have screwed my life up. And somebody called the police on Kathy the other night. I won't go into the details, but for no reason. She wasn't doing anything, but they showed up at her house. The trolls have harassed Kathy with sexual phone calls. It's horrible. They published their phone number on the internet. They're truly evil. Poor Kathy does nothing to anybody. How long? No, they got all the cancer. They got it all, and I'm very sorry for poor the Duchess of Wales, Kate Middleton, who has abdominal cancer. I hope the radiation therapy, the chemotherapy will destroy it, and she'll be fine. She seems to be a very nice person. Yeah, well, Kathy and I have been together. Next year will be 47 years, on and off. The problem with Kathy is she gets depressed easily. And I said, do not take counsel of your fears. And I forgot to say, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. And that may not be a very good FDR impression. I'm out of practice. Yesterday, September 7th, 1941, a date that will live in infamy. I have to practice, but yes, I was friends with Art Coast to Coast. This guy is King. What? I don't know what the hell that means. King Kobe. What the hell is that? Well, happy anniversary. I love Kathy dearly, but what are you going to do when someone's depressed? I'm giving her consolation. I'm giving her support. She grabbed me and said, I don't want to be alone. She didn't want to go home. She's upset over dentures because, like the eyeglasses, I finally got her to go April 12th to the eye doctor with me so she can get re-examined. She failed her vision test at the DMB, and they suspect if you fail the vision test now and you don't go back within so many weeks or months, they suspend your license. She's saving up her car. You have to have a license. You can't drive without a license. We've been through that, both of us, in the past. I'm not depressed. I'm just not going to give the details of Kathy's issues. I get a thing over my head, which I've had since I was a child. My father put me in the hospital for a year and I was pronounced dead, where waves of depression hit my head. It's like a magnetic wave. And I sit here, okay, that's interesting. And then it goes away and then I'm fine. Well, that was when I first called Art, but we became email friends. And if I had his phone number, I would have called him. George Noria's called me here on the phone, and I love Art Bell. I could stand more money. I could stand better health. I could stand having an Android body, not an Android operating system, or an AI body. When nothing is broken, nothing hurts, no pain. Taking a cough drop now. Because there's two things: either you're happy or not happy, and I don't like it when I'm not happy. And I really deep down. No. I called him up and on Coast, I think. I don't remember though. Um, I think I did a video recording that thing, but frequently YouTube will take stuff down for copyright, which is very annoying. I don't like losing my temper either, so. Okay, good. Not telling RFL lie, you're a troll. Goodbye, troll. I don't want troll to subscribe to my channel anyway. Bye, troll. Yeah, I like Shaq and Papa, they're nice people. I can go back through my 5,800 videos, but it would take a while to find the Art Bell videos I've done. Going back to the beginning of this channel. $6.99 a pack. Well, have a great day. Be safe, Woodman. I hope you make lots of money today. And hug your wife. Or today with another. You know, it'd be nice to just once do a video with a bunch of people where no troll comes in here and gives me a reaction to crap. I'm so tired of that. I would not do that conversely to somebody else. I have to apologize to Phil, but I buy generic cheap stuff. Can't afford the good. I don't allow this guy my channel because he's a double convicted child molester and child pornographer. So, no, never, ever. That is Robert Robinson III, sent to prison for molesting a girl and molested also a young boy, and got arrested for child pornography, did 2 years in prison, and they passed a special Robert Robertson law because he was filming the children of prominent officials, including his local district attorney and state senator, and they passed a law in Maine that you have to have permission from the parents to take pictures of the children. So he is a creep. He also loves the leader of North Korea, which is creepy. I once was friendly with him when I found that his cat had died, but then I found that he was a child molester, and I said, I don't want anything to do with you, and that's when he started attacking me on his channel. So, apology not accepted. You've attacked me on your channel for years. He accused me of having homosexual fantasies about George Norrie, and I was living in a tent when he was living in a tent. And he faked living in a tent. He said he was homeless. He did have a wonderful cat that died, sadly, and he had several cats, but they hauled him off to prison. Anybody who has child porn, I don't know where Soul Sister is. Anybody who has child porn, were it up to me, they wouldn't be going to prison. Hey, Florida, you still got Sparky in the storage? Bring it out. Here, sir, sit in this chair while we clamp you down to hold on to the electrodes. Scratch one child molester. Crispy critter. That's what they do to child molesters. They should also do that to rapists. Child molesters are scum. Kind of sick bastard gets fantasies of a little kid. Excuse me, he did not have cartoons. So you're a troll too. Goodbye, troll. I and others on the internet, I published a video with a screenshot of the arrest record in the newspaper. And he is on the National Register, or the Maine Registry, and maybe the National Registry of convicted sex offenders. So, well, I don't know if the guy owns a grocery store or not. It would be nice. I wish I owned a grocery store, but I don't know if I can afford to eat. Your markup is not much with all the shoplifting going on. Were not cartoons. They went into they busted his door down. He had child pornography on his computer. Now that's not Mickey Mouse. That's not Donald Duck, Daffy Duck, Gyro Gearloose, Roadrunner, and Coyote. That's not Tweety and Sylvester. Something is wired in these people's brains wrong. Now, trolls have accused me of being a pedophile, which is outrageous. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I got a message here from the Geark. Beepity beep beepity beep beepity beep beepity beep beep. Ah! Very good. Some guy won 1.7 million. Dogs rescued from river. That's cool. I have to get up, turn on my phone. And Ghostbusters Frozen Tundra has gotten very bad reviews. Oh, nice. Oh, hear me getting up. There's my knee. Not liking me getting up. Pain in my kneecap. That's a big reason why this place is not as clean as it could be. Because it hurts like hell to get up, walk, stand. I'm going to get Kathy to come over and help me. Okay. No, it was not Japanese lolicon cartoon, so stop. You're another troll trying to make excuses for a disgusting pervert. Okay, hold on. I gotta turn my phone on here. I will be here all day, so just give me a call. Okay, Shaq, would you do me a favor and I want to divulge your top secret information, but send me an email on that. Now, let's prove all these trolls to be the total liars that they are. Fluffy. No, Fluffy, that's not Fluffy, that's a dog out there. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. July 1st, 2019, Augusta, Maine man sentenced to 2 years on child porn charges. Convicted sex offender, well, I can't read it now, but they want you to subscribe to their thing, but centralmaine.com. There's the story. 2019, sent to 2 years in prison. Here's another one. Convicted sex offender on Sun Journal, Robert L. Robinson III, was arrested Thursday on 3 charges of possession of sexually implicit material of a child under 12. 2018 he was arrested. 2019 he was sent to prison. So don't give me this stuff. It's a cartoon. It's not Pokemon. He pled not guilty. He's on the Maine sex offender registry. So any troll that comes in here and says it was Japanese anime is full of crap and a liar. And a sexual offender enabler. I have nothing against the man personally, but when I found out he was a child molester, I almost made want to throw up. I don't want anything to do with him. Don't want him on my channel. He got out of prison. They only gave him 2 years, which would boggle my mind, I guess, because the prisons are too crowded. And one of the first things he did, he was out of prison 3 days. He went and sent me an email and came into my chat. I kicked him out. He keeps. Oh, by the way, he has been suspended from YouTube multiple times. He keeps creating new handles and coming back. And I've told YouTube, you need to get rid of this guy. But YouTube allows imposters, trolls, even other child molesters have attacked him on YouTube and videos. They hate him. He is not liked. So, there's pictures on Twitter, or X as they call it now, where the solution child molesters is a hangman's noose. And I thoroughly agree. But we have the pussyfied Americans who, oh no, we can't take someone's life if they kill a bunch of people or commit heinous crimes. Oh, it'd be horrible. Oh. You execute a child molester, a murderer, a mass murderer, a rapist. Well, it stops recidivism, doesn't it? And he's been to prison once for child molestation, once for, and he denies he molested an 8-year-old boy too, or 9-year-old boy. I mean, but he's in prison for child molesting and child pornography. That's 2 counts. The first one was enough. But I don't want to dwell on that because it'll make me unhappy, make me angry, make me furious. Robert L. Robinson III. I'm sorry for the stuff I've said about you. I don't want to hear your apologies. They mean nothing to me. Get off my channel. All right, with that in mind, I'm going to go. I got someone that may or may will be coming over in a few hours. We're going to go out and have a wonderful day together. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Krista. Thank you, Shaq. Thank you, all the other people. Not thank you to the trolls and child molester defenders and people who say that they know more about me and Art Bell than I know more about Art Bell. I can look up those videos. I recorded the Art Bell phone calls when he was on the Gabcast on BellGab. I recorded the calls I made to him. They're on my channel. And whether it's 10 years or 20 years or 100 years, I knew Art Bell. And we would correspond in email. And Keith Roland, his webmaster, we would correspond. So I don't want to stay wet. I want to stay dry. I went to go get the food, and the bottom of my gray sweats got all soaked. So I have to find a dry pair. They're soaked, and the bottoms keep getting. Are you the one giving? I hope you're not the one giving my friend the Spooper a bunch of crap, because I'm not. She is very upset. Leave Spoop alone. Spoop is a wonderful person. And there is little girl. She is fine. She is washing her paws. Little girl. Little girl. Yes, paw washing. Advanced paw washing. Yeah, she keeps railing about somebody named Miller, so I hope it's not you. I don't like that. All right, that's it for this one. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month when you see content not on the regular channel. I turn 72 on April 28th. It would be nice to get Super Chat on my birthday, whenever that is. I will catch you next time. No, not you. I'm talking about Jedi Miller. Stay safe. Stay hydrated. Stay dry. Watch the skies. The Mad Spooper, a dear friend of mine who lives in Texas. All right, that's it for this one. My leg is hurting. I got to take this stuff off the bed and lie down for a few minutes, and in the meantime, look for another pair of sweats, because these also they keep falling down. I've lost so much weight, the bottoms are all torn up. This thing is really soaked. I don't know how I could get it soaked just standing. I must have walked through a puddle or something. All right, that's it for this one. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. It's been fun. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Don't take any wooden paper towels, and I'll catch you next time.